You join me again, or join me for the first time. And so we take these reptilian diplomats of ours, led by a gigantic dragon, continue our crusade to hopefully unite everyone together. Now, it looks like our allies down south, the Repentant Toad people, have started up a new city down here, Emberton. Does kind of bisect us, because we could have assimilated this vassal. We haven't done so yet. And I don't think we're going to. If we're going to assimilate a vassal, I'd rather do one up here, to be completely honest. Just because this is more of a border frontier town we can use down here, right? Carissa the Red here, not friendly with us. We do have two allies, though, right next to each other. I believe she's underground. I should show you the underground in this game. It's not wildly interesting. I think the devs have more planned in the future for it. I have sight on this. It's quite interesting that I do. Don't think we have any sort of vision packs, but that's fine. Alright, so we are Order Affinity and Materium Affinity. We should probably focus more on Order next time we do some research. Right now we're just doing increased critical strikes for our next research bit. So that's all good. I think we're going to try to do... I swear there was another Ancient Wonder. It's one down here. We don't have to worry about the Curse Keep. It's quite a bit too far for us. But the Lucid Forest up here, I think we should take care of that. Now, I'm a little worried about these guys, Otto the Disregarded, or Discarded rather. But we're not super negative with him. And if we can... Can't really negotiate anything with him because I believe he declared a rivalry with us. I would like him to get rid of that. But what I might do is just send him a gift of some gold. Just to try to get him on side and keep him from doing anything stupid right now. Let's go ahead and end the turn and keep this moving along. Still low 30s. Plenty of time to do things. Might be a good idea to clear some of this out. Yeah, there's a gold vein right there. We definitely want to clear that out. I really want the Slitherer's Den next time we can. Move up here, clear this. I think this is, yeah, this is all set. So if we want to take that. Alright, domain's being invaded. That's fine. We know what's happening. He's just trespassing considerably. A little more worried about this Summer Imp, or Autumn Fairy, rather. We've received a trade deal. Share vision, absolutely. With our ally down south, we have a Whispering Stone that's been returned, because I think we've maxed out, yes, with Berlantium. Which is absolutely fine. They are our vassal. Good vassals with them. We can integrate them if we want. We're insulted by Brawl Blightlord, and we were complimented by our ally. Alright, we've produced the first of our Iron Golems. That's wonderful. And we have this tier 2 ranged unit from our fairy, our aggressive Fey vassals. We're going to go ahead and keep producing the next level of that. Let's see what else. Produced a tavern and a market. Can still build more things. I don't think we need to go to tier 3 with this quite yet. And let's get the bathhouses, just to keep really high levels of stability here. I think we already have the convent. There's a way to see the list of stuff that's already been built. Yes, we do. And, you know, we get plus knowledge and plus mana for every level above unstable. That's ideal. It's a very happy city. Our capital's less so. It's pretty neutral. It's because we don't have any of the, what is a solar nexus? Conduit and research post. We're not going to be able to do any of that, but I do want the tavern. And I can't hurry this production, but that is fine. Let's go ahead and, for our third city, let's build something else. Honestly, I think would be, let's just get a level tier 2 city already. We went ahead, we researched Artisan Armaments, which will give us a crit chance on all our units. We'll cast that in a second. And secret arrows will do better ranged. It will give us increased range for all our physical ranged units. We're going to go ahead and do that. We can clear this, and I'm going to go ahead and start casting this spell. You can go ahead and move up here. I take them out, and I'm going to peel away these 2 units, and I'll probably send 2 of the older units I have back. Oh, absolutely, yeah. Alright, we can end the turn right now. It's interesting, we have sort of a herpetological alliance down here between reptiles and amphibians, a cloacal alliance. It's very gross. I don't think there's any bird people, otherwise it would really work out for all of us. Now, if I mention in a second when I'm able to, if I'm able to get this little reinforcement stack here, they can join into the battle. And we're going to do that before I click on anything. So let's move you here. And now I think you can get up to 3 armies, no matter their size. Altogether, these are pretty strong units. We're going to auto-combat it, just because I don't want to deal with these giant worms. They're caustic. If we need to, we'll go back with a manual. No, we didn't lose anyone. The Iron Golem took a ridiculous amount of damage, but that's fine. What I want to do is break off this guy and this guy. Send them here. Honestly, maybe just send them down south for now. Iron Golem and the ranged unit can go in here. How much longer until the next Iron Golem? 2 turns. And we want to go to the Lucid Forest, so might wait here. Okay, we can annex another province, which I really want to do. I want to continue down this way just because once I do, I'll be able to start moving towards at a tier 3 city. I'll be able to snatch up this conduit, which I need to do very quickly. Damn it. Alright, I'm gonna hurry this production. I might end up spending some Imperium to get it, just so I can snatch that. Alright, you can get another province. That's excellent. Excellent news. It already connects to here, so that's fine. Might do is just do a quarry here. Then we can snatch up pastures and this gold mine. Once this levels up to the next tier city. Our artisan armaments can go on every unit we have, so we're going to go ahead and enchant them. And usually there's a visual change. I don't really... kind of glimmers at the top. So all of them will now do more critical damage. I'm not worried about the invasion. I might get an Awakened Tool spell ready and do it in our city up north. Alright, we can start unlocking more Empire skills. Shock units, shield units, and pole arms gain more affinity faster. These sort of ones that branch off towards the bottom more individually, it's sort of like a one-time thing. We instantly gain plus 20 allegiance with all 3 cities, heal everyone, and they gain some rank. Or we can call a special Rally of the Legions event. Yeah, same thing up here. Gain a free breastplate. Special province improvements grant 5 gold. That might not be too bad. Cities that share a border with the Throne City get plus 10 bonus. Okay, this is what we're taking. Costs a bit of Imperium, but we're going to end up sharing quite a few borders here. Very soon. Very, very soon. I think this is all we can do for now. I did want to branch this hero out, so I might send him just down south. Watch over our capital for the time being. We'll end the turn. I want to watch this. I want to make sure my good friend and ally here doesn't snatch this up. As you can see, this infestation's been left for a while. There's a tier 5 unit here. several tier 3s, including a dragon, or a frost wyvern, dire penguin, giant boar. This is a monstrosity to fight, and it's also a secondary army here. Much weaker, but this is going to get stronger and stronger as time goes on. I don't want to deal with it. Alright, rulers have started a war. Excellent. This is very excellent here. So Otto and Pearl have started a war. Otto keeps invading my territory. Pearl is much angrier at me in general. But I think they're going to end up not liking each other. And I'm fine with them fighting. I might end up backing Otto. Alright, so we have another quest that's popped up. These are Radiant quests that pop up from time to time. Infernal Invaders. After bolstering your empire through order and discipline, you receive reports that demons are assembling near my capital, striking fear into citizens' hearts. It's a giant, gruesome nightmare horse, this flaming one. I can cleanse them with holy fire. Not doing this because it will give me an order crisis. I can dominate it with my incantations. After they've devoured the faithless, these orderless demons will shortly. We're not, these are just declining the quest. And it will lose me stability, and I'll have to spend mana. I do gain a nightmare unit, though, which is like a unit on the field. It's tier 3. I get a mystery reward and an order boon, and I'd much rather that. Alright. Why don't we go ahead and start moving in this direction? Go ahead and use Awakened Tools, and we're going to use it on our northern city. I'm going to drop our stability here somewhat. Yeah, I did. But the bathhouse is about to be completed, so that's fine. Oh, they're very upset. Domain is super high. We increased level of improvements you make to tiles causes stability to drop down, but we'll make a tavern soon, so it is fine. Now, when it comes to building this structure, I'm going to hurry this production. Yep. I'm going to attract population. I'm going to snag... Alright, so they're not next to the mana conduit, they're next to this one though, so this will block them off for at least the time being. We're going to go ahead and get... This is occupied by something. Oh, there's an enemy force here, that's fine, we'll deal with it in a second. Let's go ahead and get the research. You know what, no, let's get... We'll get the, we'll get the research part. Do tons of research for us, and we'll go ahead and clear them out in a little bit. Probably right after we're done clearing these guys out. I want an army heal ready for next turn. Secret arrows. Yep. So now we unlock a new tome, and I think we want to move towards... Fighting and Meek, Lightbringer, Blessed Reinforcements. This will allow me to help protect my vassals more easily. And anyone I recruit ends up having Faithful, which reduces upkeep, which isn't bad. But what does Inquisition get us? We get an Inquisitor unit. It's a Skirmisher unit. Tribunal is not bad. It increases stability, and I do want that. Condemnation to spirit damage, burden of guilt. I do want this, so we'll get the Inquisitor. Get the Inquisition tome.
Unrighteous shall feel the wrath of our unerring virtue.
Grants enchant.
Strike down upon them with
Zeal.
devout rage and furious vengeance.
They get
Their limbs
okay.
shall be leaden with the weight of their wickedness.
All right, stop talking.
While our own subjects shall be driven by...
Go ahead and get that Zeal spell, because that will improve our ranged units, which we don't have many of, but with the Rally of the Lieges, we might be able to get more. We don't have access to a ton of ranged units, but every so often we'll probably get more Furies. They're not bad at all. Move here next turn. We'll have this next turn. I get this? No. Alright, it shouldn't be too long. You're gonna just guard this city. And, this is not a particularly strong garrison, but it will do for now. Our friends up north are fighting, that's good. I'm gonna have you wait here for now and just go wait. Excellent. Oh, okay, we've met Lavish Shining Court. Magistrate Chris Flaresinger, Free Cities of the Shining Court. Hail Gloriana. They greet us. Look forward to introducing ourselves. We can give them one of the Whispering Stones to start negotiations. You can discover more of these ethereal beings. We are the first to discover them. They are way across the map. I want to give them the Whispering Stone right away. And maybe next turn we'll cast the spell to make their allegiance grow with us. They are skillful dwarves. Powerful evokers and runesmiths. Shadow Order. This is a very big hodgepodge of different affinities. We do still have 3 scouts bumming about out in the waters, which is fine. Just keep an eye around everything. Let me pull back a little bit. I'm not at war with anyone, so I don't know why this is ringing. It's just because I can't see them? Yeah, we're at peace. We received a trade proposal. They want open borders. They will give us either mana or gold. I want gold right now. Excellent. Other rulers have forged an alliance. These two, so I think I just have defensive pacts with both of them. I would like a full alliance. We started negotiating. Oh, another ruler started negotiating. He's found them very recently. It's good to know that he's going to attempt to mess with the new vassal I found over in the south. But I don't think he's going to do very well. He's slightly ahead of me. I'm going to go ahead and cast this on my main army. And I'm going to prepare the Faithful Whisper spell on the Shining Court. Gonna go ahead and boost us even faster. I might boost allegiance. Cost 54. I'm gonna do it. Just to get me ahead of my friend down there. I want as many NPC city-states as I possibly can. Set up production now for Solarana. Why don't we go ahead and upgrade them to the next tier of building? That's fine. Gondel, you're not going to grow for 8 more turns. I very much want to snag this. Separate border here, so he can't take this quite yet, which is ideal for me. I do not want him to take my conduit here. Here, we can get the other Iron Golem, which I think we're going to do. Switch out this unit, take this Iron Golem. Go here, and I think we're in close enough range to engage this. You can probably auto-combat it. Our leader will always take precedence. Tier 3 units, and a Lightbringer, which they shouldn't have because this is demons, but that's fair. We're going to go ahead and auto-combat it. Didn't lose any units, which is exactly what I wanted. The Imperious demons are vanquished, Divine Order is restored, the Unholy Invaders have raided the surrounding lands for several days. There's treasure was piled up from all their raiding. I can take the besmirched treasure in order to be washed, which is a massive pile of gold. I can send the food to Dondel, and the population will grow. Instead of 8 turns in 3, I can claim the Book of Siegecraft, which I believe is an item that grants Siegebreaker to all units in the army that the hero has. That's interesting, but I want the food because I want this to grow even faster. Received a message. Sure, what do you want to discuss? Oh, we have a wizard's bond. Ooh, I might not want to do that necessarily because she is at war with Krull. But I don't really care. I piss off Krull. He's busy right now anyways. Alright, now that that's cleared out, I need to start gathering up more of a force. I'm going to go ahead and get a Golem and a Dawn Defender ready. Can't really afford anything else at the moment. That is fine. Once you move back here, I'm going to gather you up an army. It's not going to be a particularly good army, but... So you've leveled up. Sundering Strikes wouldn't be too bad. To allow you to sunder defenses. I'd really rather focus on fighting for you, so yeah, go ahead. Although, cancel that. Why should you get Zeal? Because I will be able to start condemning units with an area-wide spell soon. That's good. Let's go ahead and end the turn. Everyone's producing a building still, which is ideal. I think Orleanis will be done next turn. Maybe 2 turns. It's good because I do want to stretch out in this direction. I actually really do want the borders to meet up with them as well. Message received. Personal preference for empires with a single race. Very racist, but alright. We technically have multiple races. They're just vassals. I guess that doesn't make us better. Send the dragon up north, because we're going to go ahead and clear this ancient wonder. Just want you to move here for now, and you can guard when you get there. I'm going to go ahead and give you these guys. I clear this, because there's already plenty of shield units here. And I'm going to summon Copper Golem for you. Alright, you finished. I'm going to give you bathhouses just to increase the level of happiness that's here. It's already jumped up considerably. I don't know why. So we're imperialists? Recent events. Okay, because we cleared that thing. Excellent. Alright. Get a stonemason after that because that will increase our production. And I believe, yes. Orleanis has upgraded, and why don't we get a granary? Just to continue to grow our population even quicker. We still have to get this Slither's Den. Remember correctly, 2 mana per quarry in the city domain, so we do want some quarries. Go to quarry here. Oh, this would be a connection too with our capital city early on. We're not really competing with anyone over here for any of this, so we can wait. Although the more pastures we get, the faster we will grow, and there are several pastures here still. Other rulers have started a war. Elf we're moderately friendly with, and Orissa. That's fine there. That's what evil does. Excellent. We've gone ahead and done the Pact of Cooperation. We're beating our friend here. Just sad for them. We should outpace them. Unless some events pop up. But this will be ideal. This will be an ideal little NPC city, and it goes right behind someone who might be our enemy. I always have to keep that in mind. We can develop new skills. I don't really see the need to right now. It's a few cool things here. Increasing our city cap might not be too bad, but I don't really need another city right now. Orleanis can now... We can now grab another territory, and what I'm going to do is connect us with the capital city. So what that should do is, if we watch these numbers over here, they've gone up. I'm pretty certain. Structures, imperialists, metropolitan society. Yes, there we go. And next time we'll take the Slither's Den. So we have more quarries. Ideally, we should get as many quarries as possible. Inquisitor Zeal. Gives Zeal spirit damage, that's fine. Grants non-high units Dormant Guardian of Polearm. This will affect the number of units we have in our army. Go ahead and take that. You can keep moving right here to the Lucid Forest, and we'll deal with that next time. That'll be a good little ender right there, another Ancient Wonder. It's another easy Ancient Wonder. I don't want to deal with any of the really tough ones. They can be ridiculous. Not sure what the Lucid Forest has. But it does give us an Astral Keeper, a tier 2 unit in the Rally of the Legions if we want. A bunch of people have distant claims on this. They can go, the hell, it's mine? Oh, it's interesting. Otto formed an outpost up north. That's very interesting. My claimed province has been captured. Understandable. I don't remember building a farm here. Is this being automated? I'm curious about that. Well, whatever the case, we'll take care of it in a second. Message received. To negotiate, I would really like a full alliance with you. I will give them 200 gold. I want to spend that right now. Don't want any of the Empire skills, and let's see. Gondel can annex the province. Excellent. We'll get a full-on conduit here. It says it's occupied, and I don't see how it is, but maybe it is. We'll have to summon just another copper golem. And then this Iron Golem will be done next turn, so that's fine. What do you need to build? Go ahead and get a few of the basics in. I've been neglecting to give you. A mint is absolutely necessary. You only get one guild. There's a Merchant's Guild we can get up here, which I think we might end up getting. Cast some more spells. I don't think we need any of that. Not this second. Let's go ahead and go into the Lucid Forest. There it is. Go ahead and explore it. I don't care if these people have claims on it. Reflections. Your troops enter a forest of glowing crystal formations showing eerie reflections of you and your troops. As you keep going to the forest, memories overwhelm you. Reflections of yourself fade into the visions of the past, blah, blah, blah. Your troops weep and wail. Now, I'm being messed with. Tell them do not despair. Use magic to fortify your troops. 100% chance to succeed with an order affinity check. They all gain encouraged attackers. Yeah, we're going to go ahead and do that. We shouldn't fail this. If we do, I'll be very shocked. Oh, mirror magic. Okay. Phantasm Warrior and Astral Wisps. This is going to be interesting. We'll manual combat this. Those mimics can take the form of another unit. I don't think they can take the form of my hero unit, but they can take the form of any of these guys. And it looks like they have already. Oh, no, they haven't. They are absolutely gorgeously rendered. I love them. We have plus morale, so that is fine. We're going to go ahead and just move up with all of our fun little shield units. Little Furies right here. We do have to watch out for the Wisps. Go ahead and ward for the first turn. Let them make the move. I believe the Wisps can shoot, so we'll have to worry about that, but... Alright, you can move to there. You can move to here. This is impassable terrain. I very much want you here. Want you here. You to face this way. And I want my dragon right here in this middle part, facing here. And we're going to go ahead and we might strengthen everyone to begin with. My archer can sneak right here, and they can already start shooting. We don't do a lot to the mimics, but that's fine. We're going to start poking at these astral wisps. I want to move these guys in reserve and my priests up here. Just soften up the targets for a second. Now let's see what we have for spells. Not that many yet. Why don't we go ahead and awaken all these units up front? I don't think any of these units have Faithful. That might not have been useful, but give everyone strengthened and hastened. And you can just defend back there. And end the turn. Alright, they went ahead and took on the form of the Iron Golem. That's fine. And as I thought, these guys snuck around. All right. So do savage damage to those in the back. This will also really damage these guys up here. What I really want. There we go. Alright, my priest can't do anything because he's being threatened by this unit, which is fine. I can do a ton of damage. I might be able to kill them. Go ahead and melee strike these guys. Copper golems I do not care as much about. We've done awakened already. We can bless, or we can do direct wrathful damage. Which I might do. Because what we can do with that is kill this unit. I might pull back this unit. We're going to go ahead and want to use this. I want to go ahead and use this. There we go. This heal spell. We're going to use it on our copper golems down here. Go ahead and just damage these guys pretty badly. And the mimics have lost their form, which is excellent. Iron Golems are flanked. I'm not okay with that. Oh, I'm very much not okay with that. We might lose an Iron Golem. They're weak to lightning. Alright. Go ahead and, massacre these. Let's take out this mimic right here. Copper golems can take care of these guys. Go here and you can kill these other ones. And you can go ahead and kill these sprites. So we only lost one unit, but it's the first time we've lost a unit. We can make more Iron Golems. They are weak to lightning damage, and a lot of these things have lightning. That's fine. Close this out. Wander Fire Breath, because it's a Fire Breath spell. Not super useful with the dragon, but I don't think I have fire breath on this one, so it's fine. Reflections Aftermath. As the ambush of the strange reflections dissipates, your troops sign relief. The lucid forest pulsates with new energy. The reflections of the lucid forest now show fond memories of the past. You gaze into the crystal and remember. Remember when you first earned your first coin. We get a big pile of coins. You can gain a Spirit Wolf unit, tier 3. You can get a new weapon, Assassin's Dagger. Gain a bunch of mana. We can gain happiness amongst all our people for the next few turns. I like the idea of having a Spirit. I think it's joined our army right away. Very curious. I thought we lost that golem. But it seems like it's come back to life. Or did the copper golem upgrade? Does the copper golem? Several of the elemental units I know can upgrade into the next tier. It's elemental. This unit evolves, so when it reaches a certain level, it will turn into the next. These guys can become Iron Golems. That's what happened. Alright, that's fine. We've done Dormant Enchantment. And, ooh, Sundering Blades. I want the Tribunal too, but Sundering Blades is so useful for all the melee units. Yeah, we're going to do that one first. That's a very quick. Ruler's leveled up. We get another spell. Visions of Woe. These are much more basic than this order aspect that the dragon had. Draining Blade deals damage to a target enemy and heals you for the same amount. It's a hefty amount of damage. But it's also shadow-based, so Rallying Blessing from the units in a 1 hex radius gain Rally, which is more morale, bolster defense. That's good. I like the idea of summoning an elemental. Because that's Materium. That's Materium. And it means we can get another unit on the field. Random tier 3 elemental unit. Definitely Materium based, we'll take that. And we can level up again. I mean, this does what that would have done, just as a constant aura. Alright, we're taking that. So as long as he's near his troops, it's quite powerful. Disable because the Lord type. Okay, we have a different order, so we can't use that. Which is fine. Remember, he has Rebirth as well. Alright. Well, we cleared out another place. Gone ahead and claimed it for ourselves. I don't want to really spend this to take this right now. But it's ours. We cleared it. I think it's a good leaving off point. We've expanded out quite a bit. We've certainly ticked off these guys quite a bit more. They really hate us. Carissa doesn't hate us as much. He really hates us. I think this is fine. I think we're moving in a good direction. I think we have that new vassal coming down here in the Shining Court. And in 4 turns, they'll have a Pact of Loyalty. It's all good. It's all good. We have a real alliance with... Did I end up paying for that alliance? I might want that. Why do you have a lower opinion of us all of a sudden? Threat level, that's the big one. Yeah, it's mostly threat level. Let's go into diplomacy. We're going to negotiate. I want a full alliance with you. It's just going to cost us some gold. That's fine. Alright, so we have a nice full alliance, so they'll follow us into war if need be. I'm curious if we can get the World Shaper down here on our side. He's not at war with anyone yet. Our relations aren't high enough yet, but we can get another treaty. Why don't we get Shared Vision? I actually see her empire. she have? Is one city. Does she have anything up north? Alright. She's not really not a big player. Go ahead and look at the overall rankings again. So we're still number 1. Military ranking, we're number 2. Stuck right in between two of our, people who hate us the most. Expansion, we're below Chrome Blight Lord. Magic, we're still the highest. I'm not quite sure what's that's based on. If it's number of spells research, or if it's how much we make a turn, and our economy is still the highest. That's fine. But I've been No More Worlds. Thank you so much for joining me. See you next time. Bye for now.